Welcome to Show Me the Yummy episode 42.
And today we're making cheese pizza. The first thing that we're gonna get set up is our dough. Now we made our own dough today, which we're not gonna cover in this video because we got another video, a basics video that walks you through that. I'll put the link to that down in the description below, so you can make your own dough, or you can also just go to the store and use a store-bought dough. Whatever works for you.
So dough, check.
Check.
Now we have our pizza sauce, which is super simple, and I'm gonna start with some butter.
And super delicious.
Super delicious, and a bunch of onion.
There we go.
Wow, that was smooth.
Yeah.
That
Teamwork.
That went a lot better than I thought it was
It's
going
like
to.
a team lift scenario, but team pour.
Now we're just gonna let this saute for 5 minutes. All right, our onions are nice and soft.
Now we're just gonna add in some salt and pepper. There we go.
And now we're gonna season with dried basil, Italian seasoning, and crushed red pepper flakes.
Ooh, yeah.
And then Trevor, do you wanna add in?
Some tomato paste to top it all off.
And
Oh, right, forgot.
a ton of garlic. You don't have to use this much if you don't want to, but Trevor and I like garlic.
Here you go.
Thank you. So now we're gonna let this cook for about 30 seconds or so, just to break up the tomato paste, and the garlic is gonna become nice and fragrant.
All right, so how are we looking? Are we ready to go to this next step here?
I think we're ready to go. It looks great.
All right, so we're just gonna add some brown sugar.
Just to sweeten it up a bit. And then we just have crushed tomatoes.
Brown sugar always does. Okay.
Now we're gonna stir this all together to combine.
And then this is just gonna cook for about, what do you say, 30 minutes? Yep. And then it's gonna be ready to go on our pizza. Okay, our sauce is done. We got about a half cup of it here, and now we're ready to assemble our pizza.
Yeah, and we just have a cast iron skillet that I greased with cooking spray. Now we're gonna take our dough, place it in there. All right, so I'm just using my fingers to lightly press down the dough and work it up the sides of the cast iron skillet.
That'll give you that really nice crust. Okay, so once that's all worked around, we're gonna take our sauce and we're just gonna put that in the center,
So let me grab a spoon.
and then we're gonna work it around using a spoon. So you just want that to be nice and even on there.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so delicious.
It's gonna be pretty amazing.
So we're actually gonna start with some ricotta. Really mild in flavor, but it's gonna be so creamy. It's just crazy good. So I'm just gonna dollop the top of our sauce with ricotta. I'm using my fingers.
And while she is dolloping that sauce, we've also got some Brie, and I'm gonna put that on here as well.
The Brie is gonna add such a nice creamy texture, and just the flavor of Brie is so good. Okay, and then we also have gruyere. It's a really good melting cheese, and the flavor is outstanding. So I'm gonna use my left hand since my right hand is completely dirty. And then Trevor's gonna sprinkle on some Asiago, which is really nutty and has a really nice strong flavor.
Look at that. Come on.
I mean, the flavors of these 4 cheeses is incredible.
Yeah.
Your house is gonna smell like a pizzeria. All right,
All right.
so that's done. So now all we need to do is cook it in our preheated oven.
On it. Okay. In there. Oh, we have it.
It is
Look at that.
gooey gooey.
Look at all the
cheesy.
cheese.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait any longer.
I think it's time for a taste test. All 4 of those cheeses make it taste so good.
They're all so unique. Creamy ricotta, creamy Brie,
Yeah, the Brie.
nutty Asiago, and that gruyere. That's my favorite cheese.
Gruyere.
It's so good. With the homemade pizza dough.
And I just love the thick, deep dish pizza dough.
It's so satisfying.
good. So
And that
satisfying.
homemade sauce, simple but so full of flavor.
Delicious. As always, you can get the link to the recipe down in the description below. And be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't. We would love to have you. And share this video with your friends.
And if you like cheese pizza, give us a thumbs up and comment down below.